Hey everybody, today we're talking about Ultimate Spider-Man Volume 15. This is Silver Sable. Hey everybody, welcome back to BK's Bullets. As always, I'm your host, Brent, and today, more Ultimate Spider-Man, Silver Sable. This contains annual number 1 and 86 through 90 of the original Ultimate Spider-Man volume. You get the introduction of Silver Sable, and the annual has the first date, the meet cute of Peter Parker and Kitty Pryde, who is, pretty prominent in this volume and in the next couple of volumes after this one. Peter Parker's broken up with Mary Jane, so he's kind of down on his luck in the last volume. And in this one, we meet Kitty Pryde, and it's kind of like, oh, maybe I should date Kitty Pryde. I don't know. Also, too, I don't know if it's the paper on this one, but the colors seem to get a little bit better in this one. Maybe I'm wrong. Color art, Mark Bagley and Richard Eisenov. I could be totally wrong. Justin Ponser. Dave Stewart is in the annual, and Justin Ponser in the rest of them. So I don't know, maybe it's the paper. Like, literally my copy of volume 14 had water damage in it, so this one is a lot better. Like, just look at the colors in this one. It's just phenomenal. Like, wow colors. Another weird thing in this volume, like the first issue features Omega Red for no damn reason. Like, why is Omega Red in Ultimate Spider-Man? I don't know, but he is, just for one issue. The majority of this has to do with Silver Sable and her team, the Wild Pack, tracking down Spider-Man for Mr. Roxxon of Roxxon Corporation fame, and they ultimately kidnap Flash Thompson, who's not Spider-Man, and then hilarity ensues, kind of thing. You have Flash running away to the cops after getting away, and tells the story to some TV news people, and is all over the media, and Peter's like, he's getting money for this is so mad, so messed up. But they pick up Flash Thompson from the school grounds, so that's kind of a big deal, and that's why Peter's kind of freaking out. Like, he's always freaking out about how he's been too loose with his secret identity. There's too many people that have seen him without his mask on. Happens again later in the issues. And then we also have Ultimate Vulture showing up here at the end, whose name is not Adrian Toomes. It is something else when S.H.I.E.L.D. identifies him. But I like his costume, though. I like it. It's still got the same kind of feel as the classic version. But the plumage on the top isn't white. It's still green, and it's more mechanical. So it's, I guess, more of like the Sam Raimi Green Goblin than anything else. But he's out to get Roxxon. There's somebody out there plotting against Mr. Roxxon, and man, Mr. Roxxon is confused. And why is Spider-Man always saving Roxxon? He wants to thank him. He wants to find out why. And he's just really confused. So that's why he's kind of hired this Wild Pack to get him. This is probably an important one to read because we're going to get to the War of the Symbiotes later on, and that is the retelling of the Ultimate Spider-Man video game story, which I did play that story. I don't remember if I've read that volume or not. So Silver Sable does play I remember her being in the game, so this is her introduction here in the Ultimate Comics. So yeah, I guess it's notable for that. I like this more than I liked Volume 14. I think the stuff about Peter and Kitty is really fun. Them having their meet cute, their first date, their first phone call, all that stuff is really fun. She shows up later in the volume, and Peter kind of realizes, like, oh, maybe I can date her because she can handle herself. She's got superpowers. So he's making that kind of judgment call when he's on the phone with her, thinking about her or Mary Jane and that kind of thing. And we'll see how that plays out in the future. She does become his girlfriend, at least for the next couple of volumes, I believe. So I thought at some point she does get back with Mary Jane, but I'm unsure. Like, I know the Ultimate Comics version of Ultimate Spider-Man also features Johnny Storm and Kitty Pryde in there along with Mary Jane. So it's kind of confusing. And then I remember Gwen Stacy at some point with Miles Morales. How does that work? I don't remember, because she was killed by Carnage a couple volumes ago. And it seems like we've kind of moved past that. Peter and May Parker have moved out of the old home into a different home, but they don't really distinguish that it's like an entirely different house. I guess it's like a different house on the same block with the same architecture, the same style, maybe the same model, that kind of thing. But yeah, he's still got a basement that he's doing his stuff out in, and same as old house, same as the new house. The new house, same as the old house. So however you want to put that. But yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. I think this was more fun than Volume 14 just because you have the collision of the Spider-Man and Peter Parker stuff, and I think that's where Spider-Man works the most, where you have him in conflict with his secret identity and maintaining it and protecting people. Like, that's where I feel like Spider-Man stories are some of the best, you know what I mean? Or when he's got that power and responsibility on his shoulders is probably really what it comes down to. When he's got that weight on his shoulders, which should be most of the time, that's when the Spider-Man stories are the best. So Volume 15, Silver Sable, gets 2 thumbs up for me on the Ultimate Spider-Man list. So if you haven't checked this out, let me know down below in the comments after you do what you thought of it, and we'll see you guys next time in the Funny Pages.